my god, guys, first video of 2020.
Hey, my name is Laur. I am a content creator living in the greatest city in the world. And welcome to my YouTube channel. I'll take you all around New York City, and I'll record it all on my camera. Please enjoy today's video. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe.
Happy New Year, guys. Oh my god, I'm so excited. As you guys know, I like to plan out my month of YouTube videos that I'm gonna be filming, just so I have kind of a schedule in my head what I want to do. I really felt that I wanted to film this video and kind of just talk to the camera about this because it's something that I'm super passionate about, and I'm trying to have a very happy and healthy physically and mentally 2020. So as you can tell by the title of this video, we're going to be talking about manifesting your best 2020. So let's just get right into it because we have a lot to cover today. So there's a lot of things that go into manifestation and law of attraction and just positivity and living your solely best life you possibly could. Let's get into some definitions so when I'm talking about things, you guys know what I'm talking about. I'm gonna read right off my phone so I give you guys the exact dictionary definition so no one's confused. So manifestation is an event, action, or object that clearly shows or embodies something, especially a theory or an abstract idea. How I kind of like to explain manifestation in my own words is like, if I want something, I'm going to use the universe and anything I have in my power to get it, and how you follow through with the action or idea that you're trying to obtain. It's a little bit confusing, but as I explain more things, hopefully it will make more sense. So next thing that we're going to define is the law of attraction. And the law of attraction is the attractive magnetic power of the universe that draws similar energies together and manifests through the power of creation everywhere in many ways. Even the law of gravity is a law of attraction. This law attracts thoughts, ideas, people, situations, and circumstances. If anybody watches Adeline Morin, she does a very good job of explaining it, so if I don't, you can go to her channel as a reference. I'll try to maybe link a video if I can find one. Essentially, the energy that you want to attract, you need to put into the universe. It's kind of like the golden rule, like treat others the way you want to be treated. We're talking about energy, I guess, in this sense. So if you want to have bad energy reflect back on your life, you can go put bad energy into the universe. That's personally not my vibe. It's also demonstrating how we create and bring people and ideas and things into our own lives. So like negative energies attract negative energies and positive energies attract positive energies. So if I'm gonna surround myself with positive people, I'm gonna have positive energy in my own life. So those are like the big two words that I'm really gonna be using, but let's get into how I plan on manifesting my 2020. So if you guys follow me on Instagram, if you don't, you definitely should, but if you guys do, you always see on my story that I am a SoulCycle addict. The environment of SoulCycle is just so incredibly positive, and I genuinely look forward to exercising. Just the instructors and the people and the vibe and the energy there, it makes me feel so positive, and I feel like I need that source in my life. Also, for any college students, they do have a college pricing, so make sure you guys definitely check that out. Now let's talk about some apps that I use. So the apps that I use are Mantra, CoStar, The Pattern, and Affirm It. So I like to start my day with Mantra, and basically you can see that it says, "Good morning, laur-yolo." And then you're gonna hold the button for my daily affirmation. Okay, January 3rd. Let's see. I fill my day with hope and face it with joy. So what I like to do is I like to read it out loud. I put it into the universe, and then sometimes if I really like it, I will share it to my Instagram story, because social media is such a big part of my life and I like to use it for its positives and not its negatives. I sometimes will put it on my Instagram story to put it out into the universe for a second time. Then another great app that I like to use is CoStar. So CoStar is great because it talks about your like astrology, sign, and all that fun stuff. So my CoStar says, "You will not fall apart today." And CoStar can kind of be kind of funny because there's sometimes where it just says like some random things and people like post about it as a joke, but I actually kind of like it. But it says that I have power in work, social life, sex and love, and self. And then if you want to go further into what those means, you can click on them. So if we want to do power in work, we can see I'm gonna have professional success. You are a hard worker, and right now you're able to recognize the beauty of simple things. Think about discipline as a guide that helps you stay on track. And then it's saying that I have trouble with thinking and creativity and spirituality. I definitely would say that I'm having a little creative block right now. Again, I'm trying to figure out what videos I want to film, and I'm having a little bit of trouble figuring out what you guys want. So if you guys have any ideas, please leave them down below or DM me or something, because I want to make videos that you guys actually want to see. So please let me know. This app is called The Pattern. My pattern today says, When communicating, you may feel pressure to fit in and be normal or more practical. This is what others seem to want of you. But pretending that you think like others may block you from manifesting or achieving what you want. It's just another one of those daily little reminders of what, and then you can go deeper into what you want, and then they have some, the pattern is more in depth than CoStar. And then the last app I want to talk about is Affirm It, and I love Affirm It because it gives you a nice little daily affirmation, and there's a lot with the I am. So let's read today's. I am all right, I am okay, I am wonderful. And so there's this whole thing with the I am that you keep seeing. I am comes from the Bible, and it's when God told Moses that his name was a word meaning I am, and the am equals an assertion of the internal nature of God. So now that we covered that, I just also want to talk a little bit more about manifestation. Like, if you want something to happen in your life, you have to put that into the universe. Like, I know that in my life, like, I want to be successful doing something I love, and I want to do a lot of stuff. It's one thing if you're just gonna say, okay, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna be successful, I'm gonna be rich. Like, I don't think of it like that. I think of it as you putting your ideas and your wants into the world in the most positive way that you possibly can. Next, we're gonna talk about some resources that you can use other than apps. So we have like books, documentaries, and some YouTubers. So you guys know that I'm absolutely obsessed with Arlen Moore, Maggie McDonald, Gretchen. Like, you guys know that I love them. Like, they are, I think, the coolest people ever. I've always really been into this stuff, but they really got me obsessed with manifestation and all that, like, especially Arlen. I think they're such smart people, and the words that come out of their mouth and the fact that they can get so deep in such a serious yet fun way is so inspiring to someone like me who, they were once in my shoes not so long ago. So it's really nice to watch them. So you guys should definitely check them out. Some books that I just ordered that I'm really excited to read. One of them is called The Art of Clearly Thinking, and then the other one is called The Power of Intention. If anyone has any documentary recommendations, I would love to watch one. So another thing that I've always been a stickler for is writing stuff down. And I think when we are talking about manifestation, writing stuff down is such a great way to manifest things, because you're putting it into the universe. Like, you are, like, you're getting the thought out of your head. And I think that's the part where people struggle with the most. I just love writing lists. Like, if you guys know from my organizational videos and a lot of the college videos, like, I'm a huge list person. I don't know why, I've always been. I love to-do lists. I love planning out lists, but writing lists of goals that you have. I made a whole video about my goals for 2020. I'll link it up above so you guys can see. But writing down goals you want to do, obviously I shared it with you, but I was talking to my friend Liam yesterday, and he was saying that he read an article somewhere where, like, sharing your goals and resolutions with other people is, like, bad, because you get the satisfaction of people being like, wow, that's so great, like, it's so nice that you can achieve all this stuff, and then you never actually achieve it. You just get the satisfaction of achieving it with not actually doing it, because other people, it's like a mind game, and it's really mind over matter. You get the satisfaction of other people saying, oh wow, that's so great, and then you're like, oh yeah, it's great that I wrote it down, but I don't actually do it. And obviously I shared mine with you guys, but that's just because I really wanted to make a video of it and have it in the universe for me to look back at instead of just on my phone. But if you guys want to just put it on your phone and not share it with people and not talk about it, that's definitely something you can do, and I highly recommend doing that. I have 2 notebooks. I don't know if I talked about it in my organizational video, but I have a notebook that I just write stuff down in, like, just thoughts, like random thoughts. And then I have, like, it's not a bullet journal. I was watching one of Arlen's videos, and he was saying that he never has, like, a huge list of goals. He just has, like, 3 small goals and 3 large goals for, like, social life, business, his job, YouTube. So it's just nice to have some lists of long-term and short-term goals so you can kind of see it in a list. And, like, there's something very satisfying about, like, checking stuff off. Like, that's just me. I don't know. In general, I'm just a doer, and I love planning out my life. There's so many things I do, and I just need to see it all in front of me and put it out into the universe. And then lastly, I just kind of want to talk about why I'm, like, obsessed with this. I think the last couple of weeks, I've kind of been realizing that we're just not promised tomorrow, like, ever. And over my life, there's just been so many people that have passed away so young. I get into these really weird thoughts, and when I was like 12 to 15, like, I got really depressed for a while. Sorry, we're gonna get a little deep right now. It's just the idea of that, like, one day I'm gonna die and the world's gonna go on without me. So I guess, like, at the end of my life, I want to get to the point where I lived the most fulfilled and happy life I could. When I was, like, really upset about things, it was just consuming so much of my life, and it would, like, literally eat at me. And I just didn't know what to do. Like, it got to the point where I was, like, literally hopeless, and I couldn't do anything. Like, I even tried talking to someone and it just wouldn't work. Like, nothing would work. So just the concept of time has always been something that's like messed with my head. I've like wrote so many essays about it in high school. I just like don't really get it, and it's just kind of confusing to me. Just there's so many things that can happen in this world that can alter like different paths for people, and just I've truly just come to realization and conclusion that everything in my life so far has happened for a reason. Like, why I go to the school I go to, why I live here. I kind of talk about it in my year in review video, but this is the decade where my life really just starts to pick up, and there's things that are gonna happen over the next 10 years that I've thought about and dreamed about my whole life. So I think of myself as in like a little personal bubble, and I want to fill my bubble with as many possible thoughts and feelings and people as I can. You just need to trust your vibes, because energy does not lie. You really have to go out and experience things for yourself and be able to learn from your mistakes and just learn from life. Like, life is such a learning experience. And I wrote my college essay about the meaning of life, so it's something that's like very important to me and something that I've struggled with finding and figuring out. Basically, what I want you guys to take away from this video is I just want you guys to live a very happy and healthy 2020. This is a new decade. Everyone keeps saying it and making stupid Instagram captions about it. It's seriously a new start. It's a brand new beginning. I read somewhere that it takes 90 days for you to get into a routine of something. If you want to see the change in yourself, you have to do it. Like, my soul cycle instructors always say that to me. You have to be the change you want to see in yourself, in the world, in other people. You need to be that change. Just put yourself into a positive environment. There's so many things out there that you can do. Read a book, write a story, listen to music. Like, just put yourself in a positive environment. I can't stress that enough. There's definitely more things that are in my brain right now that I want to say for a part 2 if you guys want to see it. So also let me know if you want to see that. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like, comment down below. If you don't want to, I don't really care, and I will see you guys in next week's video. Bye!